Well, when it comes to your most reliable and best mate on the bank, it's got to be the stove. And in fairness, to a stove, to me, it was always, if it goes on and off and cook stuff, it was great. I didn't really think that there would ever be some technologies in the stove that would just make life a lot easier until I got this new Sonik stove in the Sizzla's range. Now, in the range of your cookware, there's loads of all little bits. There's your cup, your kettle, the multi-pan, which comes with all your little bits in here. But the main focus on this video is the stove. So the stove itself, technologies wise, is really cool. So it's got 4 legs, as most stoves have got, and it's got these little stabler feet. So the stabling feet just allow it to stay flat, and then on the sides you've got these little screws that enable you to move the legs up and down so you can get it nice and straight, so the days of your pan or your kettle falling off your stove are a thing of the past. Now, where the flame comes from, it's got this technology called low flow. Now, what low flow means, it evenly distributes the heat around the coil of the stove, and it just makes cooking a little bit easier because it distributes the heat right round your pan rather than one corner being hotter than the other. Now, it's got this tough stainless steel construction, and like all good stoves nowadays, it's got a self-ignite button. So you don't need a lighter, you can just click on that and off we go, instant heat. To support the low flow technology, it's got heat control. Now, what the heat control does, it's a burner technology for a wide range of cooking temperatures. And the SuperStove has this nice little windscreen technology, which is these little raised bits just here, which help protect the flame from the wind. As I said earlier, the stove is quite often a carp angler's best friend, and you need it to be reliable, especially with the flow of gas. So the actual cord, so to speak, that the gas goes through is double sealed. So that gives you superb reliability and something that will not let you down. The stove also comes with this lovely little carry bag that fits in here. So when you pack your stove away, the corners or the legs aren't going to pierce any luggage, or you're not going to dent them or anything like that, because it's going to be nice and secure in your little Sonik pouch. Now, the screw head on these is suitable for your screw type propane gas canisters. I think the code for the screw heads is 𝗍𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗍 screw. So that's what it is. So basically, if you've got a can like that with a screw on the end, that's the type of propane gas bottle you need. And when you spark it up, the power you get from this is 2,800 watts. When this is actually packed down, it's nice and compact, and the measurements is 9.5 by 9.5 by 9.5 centimetres. So it's a perfect little shape, and that's why the bag itself is nice and round. Now, the stove also comes with these lovely little extendable arms that fold out and keep everything secure. And it's got little teeth on it as well. So what the teeth do, it just stops whatever you've got on top of there sliding. So your kettle or your pan isn't going to slide. And it also enables you to be more hands-free. So gone are the days when you stood holding your pan and the handle to make sure it doesn't fall off and then your sausages or whatever go all over the floor. You can literally put it on there, carry on with your business, watch the water, make a rig, play on your phone, for example, because it's not going to move. And I know stoves in the past that I've used, occasionally you've got to just stay hands-on. You've got to have something underneath the handle so it doesn't slide off, or you've got to sit there and hold it and stare at your food cooking. So I think with that little touch there, that makes it a bit more stable. It's something that I've not had. Now I've got it, I've realised how important that is. So while that's cooking away, because I'm dying for a brew because it's absolutely freezing, so the kettle itself is $24.99. The mug is $13.99. The mug's lovely. It's a nice little thermal cup. It's got this little, I don't know, spout, if you like, on the end that you just pull back and sip in. And what that does, it just keeps the heat in so your brew stays warmer for longer. And again, gone are the days of when, we've all had it, you're making a brew, you sit there in the morning and it's like first light and you just go to sit in your brew and the rod screams off. and you go and you have all your fun, you catch your fish, and then you get back to your brew with a nice big grin on your face thinking life is great, and you sip your brew and it's cold. That is no longer an issue. And not forgetting the Sonik Sizzla SuperStove is an affordable $54.99, which is a great price for a stove that's absolutely blooming with new technologies. And then this brings me to the Sizzla multi-pan set. So the Sizzla multi-pan set you can get for $39.99, and this comes with your amenities. So it's got a big spoon in it, it's got, if you look at that there, it's probably got a little sharp side, which is a knife, and it's also got your perforated edge. So this is boiling away. I'm just going to turn that up a little bit, and anyone who knows me knows that the whole milk and proper cups of tea is not in my armoury. I'm a 3-in-1 man. So I'm just going to put that in there like that. There we go. Let's wait for that to boil. Oh, we've got a little bit of smoke. That's almost done. Oh, there is one thing I've not tried actually. So the lid on the kettle is oversized. It's a lot bigger than kettles I've used in the past. That might help with storage. I'm going to try that out in a little bit, because if the stove folds down compact, it might sit in the kettle as well. And if that's the case, it's a huge space saver for your tackle. So let's, that'll do. Let's turn that down. Let's have a pour. There we go. Perfect. Oh, it's a nice steady pour as well. We like that. Spilt a bit, so let's sort that right out. Let's turn that out. So there we go. Let's get the lid on, and then we can sit there, because that will be like lava if I drink it now. Yeah, let's try this. I'm going to pour the water out. I hate wasting water like that. So that might be a little bit too hot to touch. No, that's not too bad. Let's just put that there. So these are the little legs that I told you about, the little, and they just fold back in like that. It's nice and compact. The legs go under like that. Let's just see if it fits. Let's have a look. Oh, it's still hot. Yeah, that works. You can see that. So it sits on top of there. So it's a little bit of a space saver. You just won't be able to get your lid on top with the stove in. But yeah, we like that. So yeah, for more information on these, go and check them out on the Sonik's website. As I said, they do the Sizzla range. So if you're a huge Sonik fan like most of us out there, you can get all the matching bits and bobs to go with the Sizzla range, and just check it out on the Sonik website. As usual, if you like these products and you like the video, give me a little thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to the 𝗃𝗶𝗵𝗿 YouTube channel. And I'm going to sit back, have my brew, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you soon.